Hey everyone, I'm live with Ericsson and Mobile World Congress with Gemma Swift, product marketing at Ericsson, on some really exciting announcements around indoor coverage. Gemma, how are you?
Hi, Evan. I'm great, thanks. It's busy. It's my first time at MWC, and it's just absolutely fantastic to be here.
Well, it's fantastic to chat with you. As always, Ericsson has just a wave of new announcements, and the one in particular we're interested in now is your solution to boost indoor 5G capacity and coverage, something that's been
hmm
overlooked, I think, for many years. So tell us why this is really so interesting and important right now.
I agree. Yeah. So basically, obviously, 5G macro rollouts underway across the world and delivering superior subscriber experience everywhere. But to get the same experience indoors, which people now expect, both consumers and enterprise, you need to bring some radio dots inside. So you need that indoor 5G
Yeah,
solution as well. And today, I guess,
the
yeah,
radio dot's a
exactly.
really interesting solution I've seen in the past, but you've added some additional hardware and software functionality to really, really impact the indoor space in terms of performance and power and capability. So, what's new with MWC?
Yeah, that's right. So, what's really exciting now is just before MWC, we launched three new products as part of our indoor portfolio. So, first of all, we launched a multi operator IRU. So, it's called the IRU 8850, and it has four times the capacity than previous generations with the same equipment footprint. So, I think it's 1600 megahertz in total in antenna bandwidth, but 400 megahertz per operator. So, it's like a fantastic solution that four operators can connect to for these big venues like Lefira in MWC or airports and these sort of high capacity, high footfall, high demand on the network areas where everyone expects or needs that superior 5G experience. And
Well, it's
then
interesting. Yeah, I mean, we spend 90% of our time indoors,
we do.
but most subscribers, when surveyed, are unsatisfied with their indoor connectivity. So it seems like a big need in the marketplace.
Yeah, that's right. I think 60% of subscribers of consumers aren't too happy with it today, and there is a big gap. But I think only around 15% of floor space is covered. So indoor is really this sort of it's really coming into its own now. So it's a big opportunity here for both CSPs and enterprise.
Interesting. So, what kind of spaces do you think the providers are targeting with these new Ericsson products? I mean, is there a priority? You mentioned stadiums. I can see, hospitals and warehouses and really critical environments needing, high capacity coverage.
Yeah, so what's really cool is we've got this new product which is really targeted towards these big venues like stadiums, airports, hospitals, shopping centres, like big enterprise spaces, manufacturing plants, like up to millions of square feet. But we also, for the first time, are allowing our customers to downscale and bring this superior 5G experience to small to medium enterprise as well. So we also launched a product called the Indoor Fusion Unit, and that's a pre-integrated baseband and an IRU in one box, which can actually be hung on a wall. So you don't even need like your separate equipment space or whatever, which is great for these smaller venues. When I say small, probably still up to 5,000 square meters. So think of like a Walmart, or actually the Ericsson Hall at MWC is a perfect use case for this. Branch offices, like smaller buildings. So it's kind of like now whatever space where the people are that need connectivity, which is kind of everywhere in building, we have a solution for it.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I mean, typically distributed antenna systems and small cells are pretty complicated to plan and deploy and required a lot of time and effort. But seems to be, kind of more plug and play. Is that right? What's some of the feedback you're getting from customers?
Yeah, exactly. So this is a compact plug and play solution. All you need is your power, your backhaul. It doesn't matter what that is. 4 dots connected by a Cat6 cable, and you're ready to go. Like, that venue has 5G coverage. So it's getting a lot of interest, actually, especially the small to medium enterprise offering. Lots of customers coming through, and I think it's just really unlocking. It's for the first time allowing them to really tap into this new segment, which is it hasn't been addressed yet from a indoor 5G perspective. So lots of interest, lots of intrigue.
Yeah, I'm intrigued, I must say. I mean, I have a big home, and it's my Wi-Fi coverage is always pretty lousy.
Yeah,
So I might hit you up for one of these units when
please. I'll try
MWC
and
is
hook
over.
you up.
But okay, awesome. And no, it's not just hardware you've announced, software too. There's something called 5G precise positioning used. What does that mean for an indoor application?
Yeah, that's right. So this is actually a really interesting new software feature, because this is a clear monetization play for our CSP customers. What this enables is, on top of the providing coverage and capacity with the radio dot system, they can now also offer indoor positioning services. And that basically means that it enables asset tracking. So in industrial environments like warehouses, mines, or even hospitals, if you need to, people need to know where stuff is immediately. If something, they're tracking trucks or even hospital beds or any sort of vital equipment, they can pinpoint where that asset is within with sub-meter accuracy, basically. And that's it's all with the same set of infrastructure, because a lot of other solutions on the market have like sensors, and you need like additional bits and pieces to make the positioning, to get the positioning data. But this is a 3-in-1 solution, so you can do all of that just on a radio dot.
That's fantastic. And we're in the supply chain challenged world right now, so sounds like it's kind of the perfect solution for the times as well in terms of that asset tracking. So what are some of the demos and use cases? You have a whole universe there at the Ericsson booth at MWC. What are you guys showing?
Oh yeah. So for indoor, obviously we've got all of our like awesome hardware products. It's amazing how much people love touching hardware. The hardware wall is just back to back. So that's cool. And we're showing some of our reference cases and deployments and different architecture options with a digital demo. And then around the rest of MWC, you've got anything and everything. You've got XR, you've got live cloud gaming games, you've got live broadcasting from a hockey stadium, fixed wireless access, sustainability demos. That's a really big theme this year. Cloud RAN demos, there's holograms going on.
Oh my goodness.
It's quite wild, and like I said, it's my first time, so I'm just grinning from ear to ear constantly.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, we're just started MWC. Are you looking forward to anything in particular besides like meeting a zillion customers? What are you and prospects? What are you doing this week in particular?
Yeah, that's a good question. To be honest, all I'm going to be doing is meeting customers, I think. But if I got a minute to run away, I think what would I go check out? I'd go play around with some of the cloud gaming stuff and have a dabble with the virtual or extended reality things, I think. And we also have this amazing new like 6G experience. As you walk into the hall, it's like we have a giant igloo, and it's very immersive, and it's like more of the tech future stuff would be really nice to see. I might get a minute, but it's just great to meet.
Yeah. It's great to meet. Great to see you. Great to see so many people back in person. And thanks for the update on the future of indoor coverage and capacity. The future is bright for 5G everywhere. So thanks so much for chatting, Gemma, and look forward to your updates this week.
You're welcome. It was so great to meet you, Evan.
Likewise.
Hopefully see you again.
Everyone.